Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is doing so well. This is the Faith Free channel. I am one of the readers, Kay. I hope everyone is having a great time, staying safe out there. Thank you for any new subscribers. This is just a short energy check-in give me a moment. I'm focusing the energy in Gemini. Geminis, I hope you're doing so well. And as I said, thank you so much for tuning in on our channel. Now, this is just an energy check-in for love, starting with the love card. So what is for our Geminis? What is for our Geminis here? Get that one flying. Oh, okay, here we go. First one, healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And if my volume's a little low, sorry about it because I don't have my headset with me. Second one, palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, and endurance. Flexibility is your second one. Let's keep shuffling here, Gemini. Gemini. What is for our Geminis? Number 3, the chaser. Chaser in codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment issues. Ooh, this is some heavy energy for you. But you're starting to heal. You're still stuck on this person. I feel that you're trying to work your way out completely of a relationship that is not good for you. You're trying to restabilize your energy, your inner core, your environment. I feel some toxic vibe going on here for some of you Geminis. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I feel you felt like there was a major future to find your paradise with this person. Like the card said, there could have been some codependency going on here. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. I'm not saying that you don't love each other, but it doesn't mean it's not a toxic situation in some way, especially if there's codependency. If you both cannot stand up on both of your own feet without really needing one or the other, then it's codependency. You should be able to be happy on your own. And I feel there's communication still between both of you, but some hurt, major hurt went on here somewhere. And I feel your partner and possibly you being involved some that you might let this come back. Somebody communicates your partner or you to them or vice versa, or somebody new's coming in, something, a third party possibly, that there could be love messages coming in. And that's like a red flag for me. Don't let this turn into a toxic circle. Don't let yourself get drawn back into the scenario again. You're trying to heal. You're trying to stabilize yourself. If this relationship has been a long-going thing of back and forth, get together, break up, get together, break up again, that is not a good sign, Gemini. You need stability for yourself. You don't need a codependent relationship. It is a type of toxic relationship. And for some reason, my intuition is telling me this person, your partner, might have a little bit of mental instability, emotional instability. Maybe they grew up in a toxic environment themselves and they haven't got themselves aligned up. Their core values, their stability, their own stability. And they're kind of dragging you down. For maybe a few of you or just a couple of you. But that came to my mind. Okay, what else for our Geminis? Our love check-in. Gemini. Passion. Insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. The Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chance. Grow and transform your life. I was kind of feeling that earlier. It's a very heavy back and forth energy of get together, break up. You had a lot of passion together. You had a lot of fun together. When it was good, it was really good. But when it's bad, it's just you're on the cliff and then it just plummets completely down. That is what I'm feeling with this energy here. Anything else? Come on. Anything else? So there's a couple more cards here for you, Gemini. And there they are. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent working on it. Yeah, like I said, a repetitive situation. Self-indulge, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And that's, to me, the love tarot. Let's get into your regular tarot and see what it's saying. And if you're new here, thank you so much for showing up. Don't mind any background noise. We're in a big, busy environment, and there's always stuff going on here, Geminis. Just thank you for being here. Hope you're vibing well with positive vibes, doing some self-healing work, vibing with those good energy vibes of the universe. We have Nine of Wands. It technically popped in reverse, but I normally don't do reversals, and I don't feel to do it here. So Nine of Wands is one step from Ten of Wands, which is, it's such a heavy burden. You're still feeling burdened here with that Nine of Wands. But it feels like a dangerous situation. You could be feeling very on the edge, high anxiety possibly, not getting enough rest. Your mind is just chaos to some extent. So not that great of a card to start out with, but we'll keep going. Two of Wands, big choice coming up here, I feel. Do you go left? Do you go right? The Tower, heavy foundation movement, which tells me this person could have been in your life a long time. This could be friendship from childhood, or even high school, lover, something to that extent. This is just something major, and there's a big shake up coming. And that to heal, to grow, you have to have the Tower card. You have to be able to extend out and say, this is no longer working for me. This is very toxic to me. I have to rebuild from ground up again, emotionally. I mean, I don't try to downplay the Tower card. It is very rough situation to go through. It can be very painful. It can be very dramatic. It can be very, but it can be devastating to that extent. But you also look at it. It is releasing you from past burdens, from past toxic situations. You've got to let go of the situation and the past and heal yourself. It is pulling away all those bricks that you've put up that weren't as solid as you thought they were. What else for our Geminis? Page of Swords. So it's a bit of a rough start. Kind of you're looking and reviewing your past a lot, but you're trying to move forward at the same time. It's still reflecting on that Nine of Wands that popped up. The Sun card came up and the Three of Wands came up. So, touching that Two of Wands, you're going to make a decision that's very good for you. Three of Wands, you're really reaching for new heights. You're going to keep going until you achieve what you feel you need to achieve to be in that Sun energy. That Tower card's really shaking you up. I mean, the ladder reminds me of it again. You fell down the ladder and you now have to reclimb it again. But make sure you rebuild it more solid and better than it ever was before as you climb. Seven of Cups. So a lot of choices are coming your way. You've got a lot of decisions to make. A lot of options are rising up. You've got to decide where you're going, what you're doing, and how you want to do it. Because it's a new start for you, in a way. Don't confuse yourself. Just straightening my cards up real quick. But yes, Gemini. So don't overly confuse yourself. Focus on your internal self first, then decide which choice is best for you. King of Cups came up, Queen of Wands. So with those two coming up, King of Cups is highly emotional. You're going to be focusing really on the emotional aspect of things. Queen of Wands is ambitious, very fiery energy. She's really a go-getter. And I feel you're going to really drive yourself forward. And try to not to let this hinder you as much, but you're still going to be needing to do the internal work. What else for our Geminis? Eight of Swords, you're feeling really self-trapped here, and you can so easily cut yourself away. You are trapping yourself into a situation of, I feel like you locked yourself in a room and the lock is jammed, basically, and really the lock is just broken internal, that you didn't turn the knob quite far enough. Something to that extent of what's coming to my mind of how to describe this situation. You can escape. You can have your new start. You can choose. Nine of Cups is contentment. Emotional contentment. You're going to settle down. Once you free yourself from the whole situation, Gemini, things will settle and you will find some contentment. You will be happy. Even if it's just on your own, which will be good for you for a while. And something new will show up at some point when you're ready for it. The universe always sends us what we need, even though the situation is not that great of a situation at the time that we see it. The Moon, still feeling confusion, but you can get out of the situation of the darkness. I feel this is very kind of a wishy-washy situation. Some days you feel all right, that you're doing better, and other days you're like, oh my gosh, I can't do this anymore. Gemini, it's one day at a time, and it's always going to be one day at a time until you get to a point that you feel stable enough to be you on your own. And you're going to miss people, you're going to miss situations, especially if you were with somebody a very long time. Ace of Swords. And there's a sign of a new beginning. It's a rough one, but it's a new beginning. Ten of Cups. And that's a really good sign for you emotionally. You're going to really start getting to where you want to be emotionally. More on a stable level. And I feel it's going to be another 3 or 4 months before this really starts occurring more for you. That you feel on your own 2 feet again. But you'll get there. Don't give it up, Gemini. We have Page of Wands and 6 of Swords. So that is a really good sign. You're moving away from what is turmoil for you. You are going for your new start. You're going with it basically with a new ambition, head on, eyes wide open, and feet running. You've got this, Gemini. And I feel there's one more card that's on the bottom right now. Ace of Wands. So like I said, there's a really good vibe here going on. Eight of Wands. Yeah, very fast moving energy. King of Wands. It's a lot of fire energy. Two of Coins. So beware of juggling a lot of things too much. Death card's a new beginning for the situation. Page of Cups. New beginning for emotional stability. Yeah, there's this Hangman for suspension, time of suspension. It's going to take a little while, Gemini, like I said. Okay, last card for Gemini, please. Justice. The scales will turn in your favor. Karma will be restored. Basically, things will work out how they should work out for you, Gemini. And no matter how tough it feels that it's being on you, basically you reap what you sow. Karma's going to even things out. The universe is going to even things out, and they're going to be as they're supposed to be. When all the chips finish falling and the tower's done wreaking havoc, justice steps in and levels the playing field. Okay, this is your reading. Thank you so much for being here, Gemini. It is very awesome that you joined us. Go ahead and tap our buttons, and it lets us know what you like. And lets us know what you're doing. If you want to comment, it lets us know you like what you hear, what you see. Go ahead and check out our other videos. Check out your natal placements. If this one doesn't resonate, go ahead and check out your chart if you haven't. Cafe Astrology is a good one. A site to go to if you're seeking to find out your natal positions, especially your moon, sun, rising, and Venus. Those are the main ones you play off of typically. So thank you so much again, and I hope you have a great one. Keep moving forward and stay safe out there, Gemini.